Hello and welcome back to Speed Freak Garage, home of PowerSports on YouTube. I have gone through several iterations of our shift linkage for the Porsche 944 shift linkage upgrade kit. I've been learning a lot about this 3D printer. Got tons of little flexible things printed, lots and lots of flexible stuff printed. Got all the parts I needed from McMaster. One thing I wanted to show you guys real quick was I am working on a model FA20 engine. Look at that. Man, 3D printers are like gods. So I have a bunch of stuff ordered from Amazon, an electric motor with a reduction drive. I'm going to print my own gears and chain. Got power switches and speed control and battery packs, and I'm going to make up a display for car shows. Like you can see here, I've already added a little polyurethane bushing around the plastic so it turns smoother. And I just finished printing a polyurethane bushing for the front so the front doesn't bounce all around. And I printed 3 different sizes just so I don't have to print, measure, which is what I kind of been doing with the Porsche. And right now I'm trying to let the glue dry on this bushing back here. But anyway, so we got our shift linkage. So what we can do is start assembling. And these polyurethane washers are a pretty tight fit, which is good because their job is to hold in the grease. So we got to get a little bit of grease, just a little. I mean, just a little. We don't want it to be oozing everywhere. So we just want our shifting to be smooth. We don't want to be attracting grease all over the place. So, and then I'm going to put a little bit here and here. And nylon is pretty naturally slippery, and same with the polyurethane, so I don't think we're going to have any issues. So then you can see it slides right on, which is excellent. Shit. Well, that was smart. It slides on too good now. So, put our grease away. Okay, then we've got this one will go over the top, and I'm hoping this fits. This is a little thicker than I expected. So we got that, and that's supposed to go on. And then, man, that is way thicker than I expected. And then we've got our little C-clip. And it's kind of annoying because some of these bags are labeled really well, and some of the bags have just complete shit labels. Like, you'd think that the bag would be labeled, you know, 8mm nylock nut, but no, it's just like ABC 1235, and it's like, I don't know what the hell that is. But anyway, so these are pretty thin. I think we'll be alright. So might have to go get the the specialty pliers for this. So the I think these are called snap ring, I don't know, retaining ring pliers are a very good investment, especially a reversible one. Very good investment. Anyway, so you don't want to damage the ring. You just want to spread it just good enough that it'll go on. And the shaft is oversized, so it's not gonna exactly play nice. Now we've got to compress the polyurethane and the assembly together enough to get this in its groove. so close. So very, very close. Fuck. Man, I might have to change my strategy here, 'cause that is just not cooperating. And now it's so tight it won't move. Damn. Okay, new strategy. Okay, we're gonna throw that one away. Actually, wow, it got deformed pretty good. That's some shit hardware. Anyway. Now we're gonna get grease everywhere. So I printed, and I'll have to go back and change the 3D model because I already changed it back, but I had printed thicker polyurethane washers in anticipation of maybe this giant thing not fitting right. Now I don't know how well they're gonna hold up, but we'll find out. So of course now we're wiping all the grease everywhere, which is exact opposite of what we wanted. So we got, where's the thicker one? Got 4 thicker ones. So we'll put one on, and then we're gonna have to redo the grease. Okay, so we got one. Redo the grease. Okay. Okay, then we got this one. And these are still a tight fit. They're just gonna allow this some freedom to move. So I actually just saw another potential issue that I wasn't really thinking about at the time. Crap. Is this gonna hit that nut? Oh, it's just barely gonna clear. Okay, anyway. Now we can try and get a new snap, a new, whatever the hell it's called, a new thing on the shaft. Hopefully not damage it like we did the other one. Man, this is kind of a pain. There we go. And then we can maybe reverse this. Make sure it's in there. Okay. And check it out. We now have a pretty, I'm just worried that this little ring is going to eat into the polyurethane. That's my biggest concern. Is that the polyurethane is not going to be strong enough to hold up to the abuse of shifting back and forth. Damn. With yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. And if it's polyurethane, it should hold up. I mean, that shit's, you know, make motor mounts out of that stuff. But if it doesn't, I can always come back and use this. Okay. Anyway. So now we can kind of start putting the rest of this together. Okay, so I saved you the pain of watching me unpack everything, but this should be pretty straightforward. I mean, we got a washer here, and it's not much. But the nylock nut has got to go. Ooh, that's going to be tough. Oh, I didn't think that through at all. Whoops. Well, I have to use tools for that. We can put at least one thing together, sort of. Put that in, put that through, and then kind of get that started. Man, that's a much longer shaft than I thought it would be. So, I might actually be able to, well, I don't know. I mean, I kind of want the, I need another one of those. Change up my plans just a little here. There's a lot more thread length than was advertised, so that might actually be an issue, because the thread length on this, if it bottoms out in the transaxle housing, then we're going to need like a shit ton of washers to make up for that. That kind of disappointing that it wasn't as the CAD said it would be. So we got this, this, and this, that, and that, and that, and that. Probably more of these, unfortunately. Okay, so we got a 10, 12, and 13 mil wrench, and we've got, oh, that's really all we should need. So anyway, let's, wait, that needs a washer. Hopefully this will only need one washer. I don't know. I'm gonna be pretty annoyed if it needs more. Ah shit, Loctite. I forgot about Loctite. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. I think this is gonna need 2 washers. Oh shit, how many washers is this thing gonna need? It's already bottoming out. It's bottomed out. Fuck, bastards. Fucking. Sorry, cussing's not good. That just makes me mad. They sell you something with specifications and the specifications are wrong. And who knows what kind of clearance I have up here, so I'm gonna need 4 washers. Man, what junk. That's some pretty junk specs they have there. CAD model's wrong, the specification sheet is wrong. That's just great. And I dropped one. I'm not gonna go for it, just gonna get a new one. Okay, so we got 4 of these. Man, that is ghetto. Oh yeah, Loctite. Okay, we got our Loctite. Gonna be pretty generous since it's a off-road car, you know, we don't need any problems, so granted, using 4 washers is pretty ghetto. Pretty upsettingly ghetto. Okay. Now we can tighten it down, and you gotta remember that we are going into aluminum, so you don't wanna strip out your threads. Okay, so we've got that on there, and then what we need to do is get these nylocks kind of run in. So we're going to use this and just grab it in the middle where we don't need threads, because we're probably going to end up crushing the threads doing that. And then we're going to just spin the nylock onto the threaded rod. Then we're going to back it back out because it's on the wrong way. We just wanted to cut some threads into that nylon. Okay. I'm going to do the same for the other one. Whoops, don't cross thread it. Okay. Okay, now we can hopefully say hopefully is a key word. There we go. Yeah, nope. Starting to think using the nylocks was not a good idea for this particular purpose. Starting to think it was a terrible idea for this particular purpose. Come on, just go on straight. Shit. No. Just... Yeah. Well, we're going to have to do this the extremely difficult way. Or we're just going to have to do this. I don't want to, turn this nut all the way down the shaft. That's just dumb. We're going to do this. Yeah, using nylocks for this was stupid. Stupid idea. That's why they make these things called jam nuts. Yeah, you can feel the nylock just degrading heavily. Okay. So for now, we're gonna... Oh no. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh, I'm an idiot. God, I'm so dumb. This is reverse thread, and I forgot that the rod has to have reverse threads. So, okay, so one week later, I got some lock nuts that have a kind of a different little lock on them, kind of a spring lock, and uh-oh, don't tell me this brand new threaded, there we go. So we can get this screwed in. We're gonna screw this one all the way in for now. And then we're going to tighten the lock nut down on it. Okay. Threaded rod's not exactly the strongest thing in the world, so we don't want to mess it up, but that's that. And then we can take this, and this is now a right-hand thread instead of left-hand thread because I totally messed that design up, but that's okay. So now we don't want to tighten this nut down yet. So we want that to be there, and then this one here, which was the wrong style, we don't want that. So now I believe in order to get this installed the way we want it, we've got to go into a gear, and then, nope, I'm going to go over and in, right? Oops, hold on, I messed that up. Wait, how did I? Okay, got to get our washer here first. Oh, forgot the grease. Gotta have a little grease. So we got our washer on, our little polyurethane washer. Just a little bit of grease. Not a lot. Okay. Can kind of work this on, and then we want the other washer on, and then gotta double check that this is what we want. Pretty sure that's right. So then we need this big washer and a nylock. So as we're tightening it, we're going to make sure we're not crushing our linkage, which I don't think we will. Okay, sweet. So that's still free moving. Excellent. Okay, then we can put it back into neutral here. Can put it in the gears, make sure it's all good. So I think if you go into that gear. Okay, so then you can come in here and put this in, and you can kind of see, ooh, that is like, you can see that the rod will probably have to be adjusted out, because this technically should be straight up and down about, and this rod here is really not long enough for that, so we'll probably have to adjust the rod once it's in the car. So what we can do for now is get everything in place. I think that was a 10. So we got to hold the ball joint with a 10, and then we can tighten it up with our 13. And this has to be tight enough that it's not going to come loose and slide around on this joint. Once it starts to get snug, we're going to adjust it all the way out. And I'm going to put my finger back in the back here and try and hold it. Okay, so now we've got our linkage set. So basically, shit, did I just bend that? What did I just, no? So basically when you turn your shifter, it pushes, see, it pushes it into gear. So, yeah. clears back there. All this clears. Okay, so now for now anyway, we can tighten this little guy down. We're gonna okay. So now we've got a brand new high strength linkage that is substantially better than what we started with, and our bushings are pretty tight. There's a little bit of play, unfortunately, but the play that matters, so there's more play in the transmission than there is in the linkage. So I think we'll be alright. And I mean, it's custom, you know, it's always awesome to have your own custom shit, right? So yeah, we'll be good. So that's it. That's your Porsche 944 shift linkage upgrade. So I will see you guys some other time. Thanks for watching.
Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can